Hold it! There's a gun pointing at you.
I'm not doing anything.
What are you doing, lad?
Can I put my hands down now? I feel a bit stupid.
Of course you can, love. Track it on like this, I thought you must be a poacher.
Just out for a walk, couldn't sleep.
Best time of day is this, nobody to bother you. Except an old fool with a gun.
I didn't realise it was private property.
Hey, don't fret. You've not done no harm.
Which way is it, back to the holiday village?
Well, if you go that way, down to the path and turn left.
Right.
I've got some tea brewing in my shed if you fancy a cup. You look frozen.
That would be lovely, thank you.
Come on then, come and wind me sen up.
So what do you think? She did work for you last year.
Honest opinion?
Why not?
I know we should all feel for Lorraine, what she's been through and all that, but you can hardly call her reliable.
Well, she'll only be odd jobbing, clearing out the outhouse for the farm shop.
She's one pain, though, and you're struggling as it is.
Well, she'd help us get the farm shop done sooner. An investment.
If you want to employ her, not up to me.
Oh, it's not me, it's Sarah. She's more or less promised us a job.
Sarah's made up her mind, has she?
Well, she just thinks we should give Lorraine a chance. She can't do any real damage, can she?
Jack, it's your farm.
Zoe? Zoe!
Now what?
Oh, Zoe, thank goodness. Have you got a tenner? I need to pay the taxi.
In my bag. Take this. Have you been out all night?
Oh, don't start.
And I want the change.
Oh, hi there. I was wondering where you were. I was getting worried about you.
I just fancied a walk. I met Seth. We picked these for breakfast.
Oh, nice one.
Ding dong. Morning, campers.
Where's your car? Is it still playing you up?
No, I'm just saving petrol. I've got some posts for you. One for you, one for you. Yours is from Mum. It's a cheque.
How do you know?
Because I got one too.
My parents. I'll open it later. Come on, Rachel. Your turn to make breakfast.
Have you really been out all night?
What's there to come home for? My wife is busy helping my son stab me in the back. My daughter has buried herself in her bed because she can't stand to be with me.
Is that what you think?
Well, it's true, isn't it?
You're so self-centered. You just assume nobody's bothered about you. If they are, you make sure they're not going to be by pulling stunts like this. Where have you been anyway?
Just a club in Skipdale.
So where's the Discovery? Why did you take a taxi home?
Well, I left it, didn't I? I was drinking. Being sensible.
Where?
Woolpack car park.
I suppose it could be worse.
Tinker! Tinker! Breakfast!
Oh, hello, love.
Oh, hey.
Have you seen Tinker?
Oh, great. Here I am, home from the big city, and all you want to know is if I've seen the cat.
I'm sorry, love. I'm just worried about her.
You're earlier than we expected.
Yeah, Jay gave me a lift. He's come up for the weekend.
Oh. Well, I'm delighted to see you. You can give me a help across the road to the Woolpack later.
You're still finding it difficult, then?
Oh, he keeps trying to do too much.
It's not too bad now. I just get more drinks if somebody helps me across the road. So, you home for good now?
Yeah, I hope so, if there's the work. Still got to sort my flat out, though. See, my mum's cooking out and improved.
Another remark like that, you won't be here 5 minutes, never mind the summer. She's been gone 3 days.
She's not in season, is she?
I sincerely hope not. You have enough trouble with just one wanderer.
Oh, so, good morning. We're not open yet, I'm afraid.
Was my father here last night?
Well, he left early before I got back.
I was looking for the Discovery.
It's not here, is it?
Well, he said he left it here, but it's not in the car park.
Oh, no, there's nothing round there except my Range Rover.
I was just wondering if he might have said something.
No, I'm afraid not. As I said, he left early.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
Nothing the matter. You look a bit peaky.
Just working too hard.
Get yourself a proper boyfriend. Go out and have some fun.
Hi.
Oh, hiya.
This looks nice.
It is.
Is San about?
Inside.
How is she?
Well, she seems better since she got here. She's not sleeping very well now.
Hi, San.
Jayesh, what are you doing here?
Charming. I've come to see you and Rachel.
You sure Mum and Dad haven't sent you?
No, of course not. Why?
They keep asking me these questions. How am I? How did the exams go? When are they going to see me?
Come on, San. That's just normal parent talk.
You sure you haven't told them?
No. But I think you should. You're just working yourself up into a state over nothing.
They'll be really upset when I tell them.
A bit, maybe.
I'm sorry, Jay, I just can't tell them. Not yet.
You're going to have to tell them sometime.
Look, Rachel, I think I'll go back to Leeds. I shouldn't have come here.
Why? What have you got to do there?
I've got to start revising for my resits. I can't fail those. I just can't.
Hello, Home Farm. I'm his daughter. Oh, what? Where? Is there much damage?
Come on, son, calm down. They'd be really upset if they knew you were like this.
It's all right for you. You've never let them down.
Nor have you. Everyone knows law exams are really hard.
So that's why I want to go back and start revising for my resits.
Come on, at least take the weekend off. Relax.
Rachel's right, son. You're not going to learn anything in this state, anyway.
What would you know about it?
You're going to make yourself ill at this rate.
You're not my doctor, so give it a rest, eh?
I'm your brother. That's more important.
So what do you want me to do? Stay around here and pretend nothing's wrong?
Just take a few days off.
Stay here until Jay goes back. It'll do you good.
How long are you staying?
Just the weekend.
It'll take you hours to get back today anyway.
All right, I'll go back with you.
You said you left it in the wool pack.
How do you know it wasn't taken from there?
Because the police caught the youths breaking into it in Houghton Marketplace.
I just didn't want you worrying about me, that was all.
You were so drunk you didn't know where you'd left it.
Get off my back.
Think of the state you were in when you were driving, Dad. You might have killed yourself or someone else.
But I didn't, did I? Now, will you leave it?
Have you had a drink since you got home?
No.
Well, what time did you stop last night? Or this morning, rather?
3, 4, I don't know.
Well, we better wait until it's out of your system before we go and pick the car up, hadn't we?
Yes, all right. I'm going back to bed.
She's been a real pain, if you ask me.
That's a bit callous.
Well, it's true. Everyone knows that exams are the pits. No one ever passes them all first time.
I don't think it's that simple. She really messed them up.
Well, maybe the law just isn't for her. I think she should try something else.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You're doing what you want to do. Make sure it's tight, Jack.
Listen, when I tie a knot, it stays tied. Don't suppose there's any chance of you babysitting tonight, is there, Joe?
You suppose right?
Seeing Lynn again?
Maybe. Now then.
Hiya.
I thought we might catch some eggs off you.
Help yourself.
Hey, would you like to come to tea tonight?
It's only a barbecue, mind, seeing as how we haven't got a kitchen. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm working tonight, and Jay thought he might treat Stan to a meal at the wine bar.
Yeah, in fact, we wondered if you might like to join us, Joe.
I don't think I can, really.
Don't tell me. You're seeing Lynn again.
Yeah.
Let's get those eggs, Jay.
Chris, is that you? Hi.
Hiya. Look, put the kettle on, will you? I'm dying for a cup of tea.
I wasn't expecting you back till tomorrow.
Oh, we finished early. Drove through the night. Knackered, though.
Oh, your dad's been going mad looking for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was in the wine bar last night, really angry.
Drunk again, was he?
Well, you know.
Yeah, I do, all too well.
You should let him know you're back.
Look, I'm really tired. I just want a cup of tea, and then I'm going to crash out. Dad'll have to wait.
Tinker, come on.
Meow. Just trying to help.
We don't need your help.
Pity. Thought I saw her. Nice little tabby, ain't she?
Where is she?
Now that would be telling, wouldn't it?
If you've touched her.
What are you going to do about me there? Hop along?
Do you know where she is?
Don't ask me, mate. I'm just out having a stroll in the sunshine.
I've had enough of you.
It's nice to see you back on your 2 feet, by the way, Eric. Very nice. We must go out for a drink sometime. Have a chat about the old days. Me, you and Mike, eh?
Come on, Michael. Don't give in the pleasure.
Oh, don't go, Eric. We've got a lot to talk about, me and you.
I thought we could go and collect the Discovery now. I'll drive you into Houghton.
In a minute.
Who are you ringing?
Kathy, just if she knows where Chris is.
Don't you think you should wait until he gets back?
I want to know what he's up to.
There's always a simple explanation.
Yes, there is. Your brother is out to get me.
Hello?
Oh, Kathy, this is Frank.
Oh, hello, Frank.
Is Chris there?
No.
Well, do you know where he is?
Sorry, Frank, I don't know where he is.
Well, do you know when he'll be back?
I'm not sure when he'll be back. Tomorrow, I think.
He must have a telephone number for it.
No, I'm sorry, Frank. Look, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go now. Bye. Why don't you tell him you're back?
Oh, come on, you know what he's like. I need a really good night's sleep before I face him, whatever it's about.
Tinker. Tinker.
Oh, come on, Mum. She's probably gone home by now.
I know he's done something to Tinker. I just know it.
He was playing with us, trying to wind us up.
I still think we should call the police.
Oh, come on now. They're not going to waste their time looking for a lost cat, are they? Especially a cat with Tinker's record of walkabouts.
But if that man's done something to her...
We don't know that, Mum.
Yeah, and even if he has, can we prove it?
Oh, that's just the trouble, isn't it? Nobody can ever prove anything. He seems free to do as he likes, and nobody ever stops him.
You coming in?
No. So, what do you think about Joe and Lynn Whiteley?
You've heard then.
Why were you hoping I wouldn't?
That might be a one-night stand. No need to tell you.
How serious is it?
We've been out a few times. I don't know, you'll have to ask Joe.
Yeah, I will.
I just find it a bit weird, though. Mum killing her husband and now, well, you know.
Oi! Are you two going to come back in? You're just going to sit there posing?
Yeah, in a minute. How anyone can find Lynn Whiteley attractive is weird, if you ask me.
You just don't like her, do you?
Yeah, you're right. I don't. And I don't like her going out with Joe. I need to know what she's up to.
I don't think she's up to anything.
Don't make me laugh. Lynn Whiteley is always up to something. I'm going to get ready for work.
OK, I'll see you down there later. I'll see if I can persuade Sam to come down as well.
I told you, Jay, I don't fancy it.
Oh, come on, you'll just sit and mope in your tent otherwise.
I'm just going to have a quiet read, that's all.
Not your law books.
No, Rachel's brought some thrillers along.
Maybe I should stay with you.
You know you don't really want to.
Sorry, love.
It's not funny!
Oh, come on. It's only the washing.
I've spent all day doing this. Now it's all going to be done again and you just stand there grinning like an idiot!
Stop it! Stop it, will you?
Fed up! Fed up with it all.
Come on, love. What's wrong?
Look at it. We've spent the last year struggling with this and look at it. It's a mess, a rotten, awful mess.
Well, it'll be all right. It just takes time, that's all.
Nina's got a washer and a dryer. She's got someone to come in and do the ironing for her. What have I got? Not even a proper clothesline.
Come on, love. I'll make you a cup of tea.
Stuff the tea, Jack. I need a brandy.
Tinker.
Oh, come on, love. You can't keep looking for her.
I'll never see her again.
She always turns up, Mum. You know she does.
Not this time. Oh, Eric.
Oh.
Evening.
Oh, evening, Seth.
You know them fellow cats? I caught 3 of them.
Not now, Seth, please.
I thought Mr. Tate wanted me to do something about it.
It's not quite the time, Seth.
But this would be give me some problems. So I thought I'd better come to you and find out what to do with it.
Seth.
I'm sure you know best, Seth.
But I thought he might listen to you. So if you'll just tell him to keep his claws off me.
Oh, Tinker! Oh.
And I don't think he'll want feeding tonight. He's had a good few fistbit look on him.
Thank you, Seth. We owe you a very big drink, don't we, Tinker?
Why don't we forget the washing for now? Have an early night.
It's not even 7 o'clock yet. What about Robert?
He's watching the telly. We could go upstairs, pull the blankets over our heads, pretend it's night.
Well, knowing our luck at the moment, the ceiling would just fall in on us.
Not the bedroom ceiling. We checked it. It's safe.
Like the washing line.
How many more times? I'm sorry, love. I didn't do it on purpose.
I know. Sorry.
What do you think, then?
Well, why don't you go upstairs? While I go to the laundrette with this lot.
Evening, Alan. And what a lovely evening it is.
You sound very chirpy tonight, Elizabeth. That's what I like to hear.
A little celebration.
Oh, Michael's homecoming.
Tinkers. I hear you're fonder than Mrs. Pollard. Terrible to lose a little pet, isn't it? Almost like one of the family.
Just shove off, Marshall, before I met you.
Michael, there's no need for that.
You can't blame him, Alan. That idiot tries to kill me. He's just standing there as large as life.
Careful, Eric. That's slander.
Now, let's just observe a sense of decorum, shall we?
What's he doing here? Why don't you ban him?
Well, he's not doing anything now, Elizabeth. I can't ban him now.
Thank you, Mr. Turner. There you are, Mrs. Pollard. Nothing like a little bit of politeness, is there?
He tried to kill my husband. My son's been to prison because of him. And he's laughing at us while you let him. I'm disgusted at you.
Elizabeth, you're playing right into his hands. Leave him.
I don't care. I'm not going to stay as long as he's in there.
Well, I'm not letting the likes of Steve Marshall drive me out my local.
Thought you were night off. You don't have to stay long. Then we can go back to my place if you like. I'll cook you something.
Wish I could take you back to mine.
Don't worry about it. You're welcome to use my kitchen whenever you like. I'm quite happy to sit back and let it all happen.
Fair enough.
So when do you reckon you will get a place of your own?
Oh, about 2 seconds after I can afford it. I mean, I love Sarah and Jack to death, but, well, you know.
If you ever get really desperate, you can always stay over at my place.
It would set the tongues wagging, wouldn't it?
So what?
Oh, well, might just take you up on it one day.
I can't believe it. He's going in here. Hi.
Whiskey, please.
Sure.
Better come back over.
What, to keep an eye on me?
To keep an eye on him, Michael. We don't need more trouble.
It's not me, Eric, it's him.
Thank you, that's right.
When I tie a knot, he said it stays tied. What he didn't say was for how long. He thought it was funny at first.
Well, a trip to the laundrette will soon take the smile off his face.
Particularly as he had to take Robert with him as well.
Did you know that Joe was next door with Lynn? Do you think there's much between them?
No, not really. Joe's a bit lonely and Lynn's, well, Lynn.
So why is she doing it then?
The usual reasons, I should think.
Yeah, and as we both know, Lynn's reasons are normally pretty nasty.
Right, log in here, darling.
I'm not your darling.
Sorry. Pet? You two getting used to having bars between you, aren't you?
It's very funny, that.
Don't let him get to you, Michael.
That's right, mate. You listen to what Eric tells you. Eric knows a thing or two, don't you, Eric?
More than you, Sonny.
Oh, I don't doubt it, Eric. Still, you and me. Birds of a feather, really, aren't we? Thanks, darling. Pet.
Michael.
Sorry, mate. Did you want a drink? You only have to ask, you know.
If you two want trouble, you can go outside. I'm not having it here.
We're only chatting, Mr. Turner, don't worry.
And remember, I'm watching you.
You don't frighten me anymore, but I'm not going to let you upset me mother.
Upset your mother? She's as tough as old boots. She's got more guts than the two of you put together.
Well, I've done one stretch in prison for you. Another might be a pleasure.
Keep your hair on, mate. As far as I'm concerned, it's quits. What happened to him cancels out what he did to me.
You got a flaming nerve.
Suit yourself. I've got better things to worry about.
So why are you here?
I like the beer. And the barmaid. Cheers, Pet.
She's hiding from me now, refusing to answer the phone.
Who?
Kathy, who do you think?
She's working.
Yeah, it wouldn't be at all surprised if that wasn't his idea, too. Put her in the wine bar so she could keep an eye on me.
You're getting paranoid, Dad.
Well, I'll just have to go and sort her out.
Come on, Dad, don't you think you've caused enough trouble?
I am not going to cause any trouble. I'm just going to have a chat with my ever-loving daughter-in-law.
I'll come with you.
I thought it was the sick animals that needed your tender, loving care.
Keep your eyes peeled. I have a feeling we might have trouble tonight.
If you're worried about us, don't bother. We'll take these drinks outside where the atmosphere's a bit better.
Hi, Joe. I'd better get back.
No, don't go. There'll be ages at the laundrette yet.
Rachel, pint, please, and,
Gin and tonic, please.
If you'll excuse me, I've got to collect some glasses. Can you serve, please, Alan?
Yes, of course.
Perhaps we should go back to the wine bar, Joe. It's a bit chilly in here.
What was all that about?
Just collecting glasses, Alan.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I thought once we got rid of Michael, everybody would calm down.
Apparently not.
I don't know how you can stay here with him in that bar.
I'm not going to let him push us around.
Wouldn't it be best all round if we let things drop?
What do you mean?
Well, what he said in there. We're quits.
Quit? What are you talking about?
He went to prison because of me. The car business? Well, we're even.
Eric, he tried to murder you.
I know, Elizabeth, I know. But if he's had enough, then so be it. We could all do with a bit of peace and quiet.
How can you say that? If it hadn't been for Nick, you could be in a coffin now because of him.
And if you don't calm down, you'll be in one. Stop worrying yourself like this.
Maybe Eric's right, Mum. I mean, the bloke's bad news is warped. If it doesn't bother us anymore, that suits me fine.
Look at the business with the cat. If Seth hadn't found her, what might we have done to Marshall, eh?
You just forget him, Mum. Let someone get fed up and go away.
Oh dear, looks like a return match.
Is there any chance of a table, Captain? I'm sorry, Zoe. I've got people waiting for you in the bar. It's so busy.
Look, we won't take up a second of your precious time. If you just tell me how I can get hold of Kristen.
I told you, Frank, I don't know.
Well, I don't believe you.
I'll be back tomorrow. Talk to him then. Whatever this is, it can wait.
See? She thinks I'm stupid.
You're certainly making a fool of yourself.
Please, Frank, we had enough of this last night.
Caused trouble last night.
Everyone needs a hobby.
Right, I'm not playing around, Kathy. I want to know where he is now.
Please, leave me alone.
Well, I bet this is more fun than the laundrette.
Has everyone gone mad in here tonight?
Looks like it.
You're a stupid, drunken idiot, Frank. I'm so fed up with you. You keep hassling me, picking fights, humiliating everybody. I don't know if I can take any more.
That's enough, Frank. Don't you ever, understand me, ever come in this pub again. You're barred. Nothing but a damned embarrassment.